Right there, stop. Right there. Now go. You saw it? So whenever you're working with someone like him, and he's smelling, and at a point to where he finds something that's interesting, let him smell it, let him finish, but that's where you watch the head movements.
And when he turned away,
that's when he was finished, and then that's when you go ahead and go. Okay? So that way, the more that you do this, the more that you're going to learn what to look for, because like I said, being that he's insecure, he wants to get information, but if he's afraid, he'd rather run, than find out what that is.
Make it a good experience getting the information.
Yeah. So that's why, so when you're walking with him, you want to keep it structured, but then when you give him that break, okay, now you can go and sniff and smell. And then this is where you kind of do like a leisure walk and have the leash, relax, so that way his nose can hit the ground. Let him smell, let him smell. Okay, 2 minutes is up. All right, let's get back on the walk.
Okay. Yeah, and that's where my brain gets confused with switching back and forth between the working walk and the leisure.
Okay, so we'll work with that. Okay, go ahead and do it again. Right there. Okay, again. Nice. Right there. I think we did it a little too soon.
Oh, moved him too soon?
Yeah. All right, wait, let him. There you go. Right there, now go. But when you do it, kind of, being gentle about the pull away.
Okay.
Because you don't want him smelling and then him fighting that, and you're fighting him like, come on, let's go, Okay, go ahead and walk by. There you go. Nice. So what I would do, and this would probably help even people when they have fearful dogs and they have guests that come into the home, this is what they need to do. So that way they can help the dog overcome the fear and see that the new person or the new scent is not interested. But they're doing something that they would normally do.
They're staying in their comfort zone while they're doing it.
Well, the thing is that the comfort zone would be like the kennel, right, or the bedding. But the thing is that what you're doing is you're taking them out of their comfort zone and putting them in a scenario that they would not do on their own.
Right.
See, he would not do this what we're doing right now.
But it's also not as rude as just invading his comfort zone.
Right, you're bringing him to.
Here, smell this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're bringing him to the scent, not the scent going over there. See, because if I was to get up and then go over here and try to make friends or try to interact with him here. First off, the area that he's in, is kind of like a hole in the wall. So he's gonna feel cornered. Yeah, he's gonna growl and he's gonna do what I'm cornered, but I will protect myself if I feel threatened.
Right.
You see it? But in this aspect, what we're doing is we're sitting here and letting him go from here to here, but you're bringing him to me. And as long as I don't try to reach or look or do anything that he would see as threatening, he'll be fine.
And
but
as long as we have somewhat, we don't have the best relationship established yet, but we have a relationship.
Well, you're building it right now.
Right, and I'm on the other end of that leash for him.
Right. So you're saying, trust me.
Yeah.
We're going to pass this person, but don't worry, he's not going to hurt you because I'm here.
Right. Okay.
And what's going to happen is that the relationship will grow because he sees that, she's not putting me in harm's way, and that's where the trust starts kicking in.
And plus he gets to hang out in the primo spot. So
yeah.
That's a good reward in and of itself.
Yeah. Okay, do it again. There you go. Now, every time that he kept on passing by, he would be nervous, and then once he passed the couch.
Yeah, I feel him get lighter.
Yeah. So, but now this time we passed it, but it was right before you passed the corner. So it's sooner. And then also look at the body movements, the head, the mouth, the tail, the ears. He's getting a lot more comfortable.
He's relaxing.
Yeah. Okay, do it again.
He's ready.
There you,
Stay relaxed.
there you go. So when you're working with a dog that is afraid of people or fearful, the most thing that you could do in order to get him over this is to do exactly what we're doing here. We know he's nervous about about new people, especially with me. So what I want him to do is to be able to pass me and see that I have no interest in him by ignoring him. This, and then when you see him wanting to smell or kind of curious about what is who is that, let him smell, and then once you see the head stop in this direction or smelling, okay, then we can go ahead and go like watch this right there. There you go. Perfect. Let him smell. So you saw that jerk right there?
That was my foot, yes.
Okay, that jerk that he did, we don't want to say anything about it. The licking, okay, fine. I want him.
Jerk tells us he's still nervous.
Yeah, that's right. So, but the thing is that he's getting more comfortable because the licking, the licking is a submissive behavior. Good. Okay, now go ahead and move. Go. Let's go. Nice. You have no idea how much this footage will actually help someone who has a dog like this. You see how he's a lot more at ease?
Yeah.
See, the way you're walking him, that's the way the walk should be outside.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Relax the leash a little. There you go. Okay, now go ahead and walk away. There you go. Perfect. That was perfect. See, all we're doing is just letting him face his fears, but you're building the trust,
The relationship.
you're building the respect, and then you're also creating security for him. Go for it. See, when you're doing this, you're not thinking anything. You're like, okay, let's go. That's all you're saying in your head, and your body sends that message down the leash, and he's like, okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and bring him behind the couch and sit him down. And put him right in here. Okay. So what we're doing is we're switching the roles. He's going to sit there, and now I'm going to pass him. Right there's good. A little bit more forward. Right there. Okay. So now my job is to do what he was doing. Okay. So go ahead and sit him down.
Sit.
There you go. And now we're going to walk. So now the scent that he was fearing is now moving. Sit him back down.
Sit. Hi. Sit.
Okay, we're going to do it again. See, and the thing is, in most cases when you're at home, you're not really going to be looking at the dog when you're walking around, A lot of times people, when they're doing an exercise like this, will stare at the dog, And that right there is going to send a negative, vibe to him, like, why are you staring at me? And it's going to make him uncomfortable. But, I mean, if you think about when you're walking, like let's say I'm going to go from the bedroom over here and I'm going just to that table over there, okay? I'm not going to look at the dog. Look at that. I'm just going to go straight to the table.
Do you want Caleb to come film it? And you don't have to?
I guess, yeah.
I'm going to yell.
Go ahead.
Caleb! Caleb! You did this 2014.
You knew that, right? And we got it on film too. It's 2014.
Yeah, that's what I'll call it. That's what I meant. The air conditioner runs in the back bedroom and he can't hear.
He doesn't answer the phone. He's just like, oh, mom's calling.
Hey, Caleb! Caleb! Come here, please. We need your help.
I need you to be my camera now.
Okay.
So basically, film me and then film what he's doing. Okay, and I'll let you know when you're gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Now, so when you have people over, right? All right. So we've already established this part where the guest is sitting down, and then he walks on by, right?
Right.
And as long as the guest doesn't talk, doesn't look, doesn't try to touch, it gives him the ability to come over here, kind of like smell and then continue. But the thing is that you're leading him to something that he would normally run away, right?
Right.
Now what we're doing is we're switching the roles to where he is taking my position, which was over there, and I'm going to do exactly what he does. So, but the thing is that when you walk in your house, you're not necessarily looking at the dog. Now, when most people do this, what they're going to do is they're going to stare directly at the dog. The dog sees this and is like, okay, why are you staring at me? And that's what's going to make him. I mean, if I just look, what's this?
Yeah.
It's
unnerving.
I'm going to do it to the camera. You see how nervous is that? Mm-hmm. I mean, this is what a normal person would do. Just walk and look at where it is that they're going. You see it? So when somebody does this exercise, he doesn't see that the person that he was just afraid of just a second ago, has no intention or isn't, has any what's the word I'm looking for?
There's no attention of.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to him. I'm just walking around. This will give him the opportunity to observe the scent moving, get him to observe, human movement. Now it's a different step. You see, running man.
Andre's moonwalker.
Right? I wish I could do that too. See, but the thing is that now I'm able to move a little bit more. But what he's doing is also watching and observing everything that I do. So, in a way, you can look at it in his perspective, where it's like, this guy's crazy. It's not local.
But it's not coming into my bubble.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I want him to be more comfortable with this. So if ever you work with a nervous dog like him, okay, let's go ahead and do these exercises. But the thing is that with you being connected to the leash, he is also studying what you're doing. You see it? So long as you don't say, it's okay, it's all right, pet him, give him treats, let him go through the process. If he starts acting up, sit down.
Or if you were threatening, he would pick up on that as well.
Yeah.
Or if I felt threatened.
Yeah, this is, and the thing is that you don't have to be coming at him in a threatening way. Just looking at him, staring at him, reaching for him, talking to him. That's not what dogs do.
Right.
A dog in a pack of dogs would just and then walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go crazy about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So he the growling though was that of him being nervous.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in. And this, just a second ago, is what set off a small growl.
Yeah.
But what I was doing is doing this, and that was invading his space. Mm-hmm. So here, he's seeing, we're having a conversation. I can do this, I gotta put my keys. I think I got more wallets in here. Same thing. I'm doing something, but he's not seeing it as a threat. And then, okay, we're done. And then walk away. Okay. So when you're ever working with a dog like this is something a little bit what Timo was, but he wasn't, dog, not necessarily dog aggressive, but not comfortable around other dogs. He's comfortable in certain aspects, but he's not fully comfortable about being around them. And then the other thing is around humans. So for him, it's a little bit different because he's got to see that I can trust the human. I have to be able to see that I can be around other dogs, but the human will, put me in a position to where I can feel comfortable. Where if I see that she's able to control this group, I'll be comfortable because I can see that.
Mhm.
It'd be like when you allow people into your door. If you've got 4 dogs barking, and your guests see that you can't control that, how confident are your guests going to be in being around
Right,
you?
right.
Okay? But if you can turn around and say, go to your rooms or go to your spots, and all 4 go and disperse, the person at the door is going to be like, wow,
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how I would work with this
Okay.
this part. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start heading out, and we'll work on the
Okay.
wall.
Stop it now, or you want?
Yeah, you can go in. There's a button. There's a button on the side with a red dot. Just press that.